Well, a disappointing game from Arsenal last night. A boring game, I think, is maybe more suitable to describe how that game felt. Yes, disappointed. Yes, it stings to lose a game, especially in the last, basically the last kick of the match. But God, there's so much controversy going around about this referee. I hate to put results and blame a referee. And again, I'm not quite blaming a referee. Arsenal didn't create much. But again, I always come circling back to the fact that it was so hard to create. I mean, Porto, obviously a well-coached side. Defensively, they came at their home stadium to defend. They defended for 90 plus minutes, and it's really not what I was expecting. I was expecting an engaging, attacking football spectacle, really. I mean, I know they have some talented attacking players, but instead, those players spent half of the game, 50% of the game, those players spent on the pitch, rolling around, looking for fouls, getting fouls. They got whistle after whistle from this referee. 36 fouls committed in one game, the most out of any game so far this season, which I guess, one game has to have the most, but 36 fouls in a single game. I don't have the energy to go back and watch the entire match again, but I am willing to bet that maybe 20 of them aren't actually fouls, if not more. Stoppage time, 1 minute of stoppage time in the first half, 4 in the second half, 36 fouls committed. You're not counting the corners, you're not counting the throw-ins. Every single time Arsenal had a corner, the referee was blowing his whistle and going to talk to the Arsenal players. 5 minutes of combined added time. I mean, again, it's very difficult not to question perhaps not the integrity of the referee, but his plan going forward. I mean, a yellow card for Rice with the first challenge of the game, didn't make contact with the player, didn't win the ball. So if you want to book someone for being reckless or dangerous or what, the first minute of the game, and yet the Porto players, 3 of them, 3 separate players went on, 3 separate challenges, and they weren't booked in the first half, following Rice being booked in the first minute of the game. So again, I hate to doubt referee's integrity and question it, but it's very difficult not to when a referee shows zero composure from the first minute of the game. I mean, you look at one of the Porto players in the second half, I think it was, stepped on his own goalkeeper's foot. The referee stops the game for Porto. I'm surprised he didn't give a free kick. I mean, it took long enough to realize that it was just a retake of the corner. But how is Arsenal being punished for that? I saw the linesman talking to Saka, telling him to hurry up, encouraging him to kick the ball while the referee's talking to an Arsenal player. It's like they're left and right trying to get these Arsenal players almost in trouble. The coach going on about the goalkeeper talking about finding Arsenal's weakness, and we know what the weakness is. Yeah, we like to play football. These players rolled around like a bunch of bitches for 90 minutes looking for and they got a call after call after call. So this video seems more of a venting frustration than it is an analysis of the game. Perhaps I'll do another one later on, but it was nonstop diving. I said it before in a couple tweets that the referee was rewarding this behavior time and time again. A ref, by the way, who has been I'm standing here saying I'm not questioning his integrity, but this is a guy who's been questioned for match fixing in the Dutch second league, for taking bribes from a Turkish gambling regime. It's like this is the standard of refereeing, and it's infuriating. But when it comes back to bite you in the ass, and I say this every time there's refereeing controversy, no matter what the team is, that sooner or later the team you support is gonna have a game refereed by this referee or that referee. These calls are gonna go against you. So laugh about it now. I mean, look at Scotland. This is the same referee who disallowed the goal against Spain. Some offside on Scott McTominay. I mean, nobody can remember why that was given offsides. I mean, there's articles about it left and right. In 65 minutes, there was 29 fouls in 65 minutes. Again, go back to what I said at the first part of the video. 36 fouls in total. Maybe half were actually fouls, maybe. It's an unplayable game. And again, Arsenal, okay, 2 years they didn't have a shot on for the first time, in 2 years, no shot on target. But the game itself was killed every minute when the referee kept blowing his whistle. So look, I'm just going to stop it there. It's a really frustrating night. They have to come to the Emirates, and I very much doubt a referee, whoever it may be, is going to give them as much benefit of the doubt, as many fouls as this referee did give to Porto last night. So we'll take it from there. Get your comments in below as always. What are your thoughts on the referee? Could Arsenal have just done better overall? Please let me know what you think, guys. Thanks very much for watching. If you've made it this far, I do really appreciate it, and we'll see you when I see you.